Welcome to Cooking with Violet Vixen. Today we are making rosemary chops with pumpkin. So I'm using pork chop. This is what we make. Time to gather some ingredients and we'll be back. So this one is a bit of a choose your own adventure type of thing. For oil, you've got a choice of olive or rice bran oil. I'm using olive oil. For your pork or veal cutlets, you've got a choice of pork or veal cutlets. I'm using pork chops. These pork loin chops to be exact. These ones here. And you've got a choice of 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar or red wine vinegar. I'm going to use red wine vinegar because I don't use that very often. And then you've got a teaspoon of honey or brown sugar. I'm going to go honey because I like honey better. And I had a seniors moment earlier in the supermarket and I brought baby spinach instead of rocket leaves. So I'm going to use baby spinach instead of rocket leaves. So I've got all the ingredients ready to prepare. I'm going to get it all ready to go and let's get cooking. Okay, so put your oven on 200 or 220 if it's fan forced. Grab a big baking tray, give it a good spray. Chuck your sliced up pumpkin. Goes your 4 unpeeled garlic cloves. And they go as well. Rosemary I keep in the freezer, so I'm just going to put extra in just to use it up. So just leave it as is. So buy the rosemary. Get your 2 tablespoons of oil of choice and over the top. Well, the idea with this is to have your pumpkin cut up all the same size so it's going to cook evenly. If you have big chunks, it's going to take a lot longer. So this is going in the oven with a head start for 15 minutes. Put your timer on. Okay, next step is to get your frying pan, get a heavy base frying pan, give it a spray, turn it onto high heat. We're just going to seal the pork chops, a minute on each side, and then they're going to join the pumpkin in the oven. So get that pan nice and hot. Today I'm only going to be cooking 2. The other 2 will get cooked tomorrow night. In they go. Put some cracked black pepper on top. Okay, so the buzzer's gone off. We're going to get the pumpkin out of the oven now. That's looking pretty good. Pop a crack of salt over the top. These veggies are for 2 nights, but the pork chops are just for tonight. So once you've done that, get those pork chops, sit them on the top. So we're going to absorb all that flavours, and then grab your 2 tablespoons of vinegar, put that over the top. And your 1 teaspoon of honey or brown sugar. So as I say, with this recipe you don't have to use one, you've got 2 options, which is a good thing if you're trying to use some things up in your pantry that you don't use too much. Oh God. Right, lid is on the honey real tight. Okay, 1 teaspoon of honey. I'm just going to drizzle that over. Beautiful. This goes back in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes until cooked to your liking. Now, in the meantime, while that's going on, prepare some veggies for the side. Because I was going to serve with rocket, but I didn't get rocket, I've just spent the last 15 minutes picking the stalks off the baby spinach. I'm going to do a bit of a stir fry with that using the same pan that I had the pork chops in. So, turn that back on. Give it another spray with your cooking oil. This won't take long because it's baby spinach. Dump that in the middle. Okay, now because we're cooking with garlic and red wine vinegar anyway, I thought I'd stick with these flavours. So drizzle some red wine vinegar over the top. And I don't normally use minced garlic, but I'm going to use the jar. Minced garlic. I'm going to go with 3 teaspoons, so we're going to have a bit of a garlicky spinach on the side. I've never made this before, so should be fine though. What can go wrong? And then if you want to do a bit of a stir-fry veggies to go with it, or put some potatoes or something in with your to roast, you can do that as well. Okay, so there we have it. Rosemary chops with pumpkin. Once that's in the oven and cooked, it'll all be ready to go. So, thank you for watching Cooking with Violet Vixen. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'm going to catch you next time. Bye.